Okay, so hello, Mr. Yudi and Miss Taskia. Today I will show you about my presentation about agribusiness. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Dewi Wulan, and I'm currently majoring in agribusiness in Universitas Ulang Ageng Tirtayasa. So, in this short presentation, I'll explain what agribusiness is and I will let you know what the main parts. I'll explain the role in the economy, business opportunities, and key challenge we need to pay attention with. So, without any further ado, let's talk about the definition of agribusiness first. Agribusiness is not just about farming, but it's a business system that covers everything from input supply to production, processing, and marketing of agricultural products. So it links farmer, industry, traders, and consumer in one big chain. Next slide is a brief history. So, as you guys can see, agribusiness is started to grow when agriculture became more organized and connected to markets. But first, let's see the term of agribusiness was introduced by Americans in 1950, and the term of agribusiness is first appeared in a paper by John H. Davis at Boston. And then John H. Davis and Ray Goldberg used the term in their book named A Conception of Agribusiness and published in 1957 by Harvard University. Davis Goldberg defined agribusiness as a follow the sum total of all operations involved in the manufacture and distribution of farm supplies, production, operation on the farm, and the storage, processing, and distribution of farm commodities and items made from them. So, what about agribusiness being expanded in Indonesia? So, in Indonesia, it expanded during the reform era, when modern tools, better seeds, and mechanization were introduced to improve productivity. Next, let's talk about scope of agribusiness. We can divide agribusiness into four parts. First is upstream, includes input like seeds, fertilizer, and a machinery. And then second, there's a on-farm cover crop and livestock production. And then processing turns raw products into finished goods like rice from paddy or snacks from cassava. And then marketing and distribution connects producers to consumers through markets, supermarkets, and online platforms. Next is the subsystem. The agribusiness system has four main subsystems. First is the upstream subsystem that provides inputs and financing. And then there's a the on-farm subsystem is where farmers grow crops or raise animals. Third one is the processing subsystem add value through sorting, packaging, and processing. And then the fourth one is the marketing subsystem handles sales, logistics, and promotes into consumers. The role of agribusiness is very important for the economy. Why? Because it creates jobs, especially in rural areas, and increase farmer incomes by adding value to products. And also, support food security contributes to export and national income. So that's why uh, that's why agribusiness is very important for the economy in Indonesia because they're like they're like core system. And then the business opportunities in agribusiness. Uh, I can see there's many business opportunities in agribusiness because first of all, you can grow strategic crops like rice, corn, or vegetable. Run small-scale livestock or fish farm, and then you can start home-based agro-industry like snacks or juice. You can also offer service like selling inputs, machinery rentals, or agricultural consulting. And however, agribusiness is still face challenges. Many small farmers have limited capital and poor access to the markets. Production also depends a lot on weather and climate, which can destroy crop unexpectedly. In addition, many farmers are slow to adopt modern technology and information system. And lastly, we have like technology and innovation. Technology can help solve these problems. Better seeds and modern farming methods can increase yields and reduce losses. Digital tools like e-marketplace, mobile apps, and price information system help farmers sell more easily. Mechanization and automation also make production faster, more efficient, and less dependent on manual labor. So, in conclusion, agribusiness is a complete business from upstream to downstream based on agriculture. It creates jobs, supports food security, and helps the economy to grow. But it also needs better technology, finance, and market access to reach its full potential. So, thank you, and that's all for all of my presentation today. I be happy if you understand what I'm saying. I'm so sorry if there's any wrong word, I think, and or wrong grammar. I'm very sorry, and have a nice day. Thank you so much.